Can anybody hear us?
No.
No sound.
It'll take a second to refresh, but
Are we
all right,
back?
should be good now.
we
Yeah,
back?
yeah, we should have audio now.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Can you? Carla, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Carla, can you hear me? Can
Alright.
you hear me now?
We now have We are live
Yes. All right. Sweet.
Yeah, we should be.
with sound.
For now.
Woo.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. So this is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna have a fucking thank you. That is espresso. Very nice.
Espresso.
Yes.
Oh,
All right.
DJ's here.
What's
Oh,
up?
sweet. Oh yeah, he is.
Hey, what's happening, dude?
Sweet.
All right, so welcome, folks, to What the Feck, weekly question and answer show. Mostly just shooting the breeze, testing out some pedals. I'm here as always with
Dylan,
yes,
Jacob, and our ever present technical problems.
an espresso. Yeah, an espresso. Well, and, you know that stuff always has.
Yeah.
Always happens. It seems like,
Yeah.
even when we don't expect it. And very
That's
nice.
part of it now, though. I think somebody might have even been Jacob said that was like that's part of it. Yeah.
It's part of our thing that we just.
Our audience is under no
Yeah.
no persuasions that we're not doing like that we're pro at this shit. We just kind of
Right.
turn the cameras on and hope for the best. So.
Yeah, we're upsetting tens of people.
Oh yeah. Brokenhearted.
Yeah.
How are they ever going to recover?
Yeah, with our technical mishaps. Tens of people are going to be upset across this
Yeah.
country. Oh. As far as the eye can see. Maybe that.
And Canada.
Eye twitching.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I'm getting
And
Oh, yeah,
Canada.
yeah. And
Oh
Canada.
yeah, and Canada.
Yeah, I just got an email about a band that's playing Cervantes at the end of the month. From Canada. Boom something? Can't remember. But they may want to do a ticket giveaway,
Oh,
too. So I was like, yeah,
Okay.
let me know what you want to do. We'll do it.
2. So there's another ticket giveaway?
Yes. See, I like the way you segued right into that. Yeah, so if those of you guys that are watching, that are here, all like 4 or 5 of you, but those subsequent viewers
Yes.
that actually get to this,
Yeah, because this will technically be valid till the end of the month.
no.
No?
We're
Oh.
picking the winner tomorrow.
Oh, well, never mind. All right.
So, winner's being
So-
picked tomorrow. So if you are in the Denver area or not, to be honest, you don't have to be in the Denver area.
You'll eventually have to get here. But
You'll have to get here to see the show at Red Rocks. And if you're a big fan of country music, one of the largest country artists out there, Brad Paisley, is doing a show at Red Rocks on the 24th. And we got 2 tickets where we teamed up with the folks at Live Nation, and we're giving away 2 tickets. So if you're interested in going to that show, then go to our Instagram page and say what your favorite Brad Paisley song is. And if you want to go to the show, and you're not a huge Brad Paisley fan in regards to you don't know all his catalog, then just Google this shit. Get a song name, put it on there, boom, there you go. Because that's what I would do.
The 2 easiest ones are celebrity or alcohol. Those are both song names.
Yeah. And then there's
Alright.
one online, I guess, is a
Oh
song.
yeah, that's another song
And if
too.
people kept going online, I go, what is happening?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah, I just don't know I don't know his whole catalog, but I do know some of the bigger hits. But if you're interested in going, the show's at the end of the month, so you could win. You could live in Hawaii. You could live in Nebraska.
You could live in Timbuktu.
Yeah,
As long as you could get here by the end of the month to see Paisley in concert.
right. I mean, I don't know how long it takes to get here from Timbuktu.
I don't know. There's some walking involved, but after a point, I'm sure a plane would,
Yeah,
would enter into the equation.
There's some
Yeah,
other means
yeah.
of transport at some point.
eventually.
But yeah, if you want to go see Brad Paisley, 2 tickets to Red Rocks, go to our Instagram page, throw in whatever your favorite Paisley tune is, and we're going to pick the winner tomorrow, probably about 5-ish. So you got to go. You got to like Live Nation. You got to like our page. You got to share the thing. You don't have to share it, but anybody that does share it kind of gets a little bit of
Bonus points.
thank you.
Yeah.
So you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so go check it out because it's going to be fun. I'd like to go see him. We're not even getting tickets.
I've seen Brad a few times. He puts on a great show. And at Red Rocks.
I mean, it's Red Rocks.
Yeah.
So
Should sound good too.
Red Rocks end of May. That's going to be beautiful. Oh
Yeah.
man, be foolish not to want to go to that.
A lovely night under the stars.
Yes. What else? Oh, Dastardly Dave was here on Monday
He was.
looking for you.
For me?
Oh yeah, he was looking
He
for
wanted
you.
to.
Yeah.
He wanted to meet you because he's heard you on the.
Oh.
Well, that and yeah,
Yeah,
between
he said you-
Maybe I owed him some
Yeah,
money.
you,
Yeah.
he said you owe him money.
Dastardly Dave's looking for you, man.
Dastardly Dave's looking for you because you owe him something. Is what he said.
No, he wanted to meet you because of this stream and Maris Mondays since he's tuned into a few of those too. So
Yeah, so he wanted to come in and say hello.
yeah.
Yeah, he walks in. I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, it was funny.
Oh.
Well, and he walked in the middle of two dudes that arrived together, so it really threw me.
Yeah, yeah.
So I was like, what? He has like a little entourage now, but you never know. Yeah,
Moving on up.
yeah.
Eric Luttinger's in the house. What's happening, Eric?
Although he could start a band like Dastardly Dave and the Bastards or something like that'd be a good
He could.
band name.
Doesn't he got the Dangerous Brothers
Oh, maybe. Okay.
or something like that? Something to that effect. All right, MJ's in. MJ's in for Brad Paisley.
Good luck, MJ.
Good luck, buddy. I don't even know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know.
You're just gonna pick MJ and call it good.
Just be like, hey, MJ, hey, who's going with you? And he's gonna go, I got a wife, and I go, yeah, but who's going with you to the show? You know what I mean?
You're like, I didn't mean your whole life, just like, you know.
Just saying. But I don't. Yeah, I got to figure out a way to pick it. I might just number the entrance and then do a random number generator and let that pick it, so that way it doesn't look like I'm trying to put my,
Yeah.
you know, put my thumb on the scale a little bit.
Oh, oops. Somebody happened to know
Yeah.
very closely.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's, this lovely woman here now seems to have 2 tickets. Oh,
Oh, MJ's wife doesn't like country, so.
oh, hey, all right. He's like, let me know who wins. Right? Oh no, look at that. Yeah, I'll see. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna be fair and number everything, and then do like a random number generator.
Yeah.
And then that way I won't feel guilty either.
Yeah.
You know, so. Because then I'm going to be like, no. Yeah, it'll be all random. So what else happened in the
Greater world of music?
Greater world of music this week?
Oh, the Lost Paisley.
Oh yeah, so the
Lost
Paisley,
Paisley.
yeah. Brad Paisley put out a new guitar with Fender. It's a blue Paisley, the Lost Paisley. It's actually really, really cool. Jacob watched a bunch of videos on it. I just looked at a couple pictures, and I was like, "That's really cool."
Yeah, some guy found some of that old foil that was the blue Paisley to the red Paisley that all the guitars were made from.
Hmm.
And he reclaimed it off a box and then sent that to Brad to put on new guitars.
I wonder if it was on the box as like a sample or something, like a sales sample.
I think somebody had like used it to cover the box.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't like a cardboard box; it was like a wooden.
It was like a wooden box.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah.
That makes more sense, yeah.
You mean like
So
some
it's-
asshole had a fucking cardboard
Box,
box?
yeah,
That's
yeah.
40 years,
No.
60 years. No,
Yeah, 60
Actually, it'd be
years.
like, well, when was Paisley big? Like in the 60s.
It was like 67.
Well,
68
yeah,
so you're
is
looking
when the-
But yeah, what's interesting is that
40, 50 years.
yeah.
well, and if I remember right, though, like the Paisley, or I don't know if you'd call it a movement, but the Paisley fascination was rekindling stuff from I think like the late 30s and early 40s, because that's when some of that stuff first started popping up.
Do you also realize that we have that Jock's father I think it was Jock's father was like one of the biggest Paisley
Oh, dealers for like the
artists.
art. Oh,
like
wow.
he, his,
what?
I think his dad made a bunch of the
Wow.
Paisley stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Who's that, Jock?
Jock, yeah. So I think his dad was. I mean, I gotta
That's pretty
ask
cool.
him.
We should ask him about that story. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he was like one of the biggest guys that made that stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a really cool. It's kind of a cool thing. So,
Yeah, because like I said, if I remember right, it was an earlier design that didn't take off, and then in the '60s it just blew up. So
which would put
yeah.
Jock's dad in that
Yeah.
time frame.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like being an adult in the '60s.
Yeah.
Like an established
A
adult.
grown
Yeah,
adult.
Yeah. Not like a kid.
He was like
you know.
5 years old, drawing shit, and they're like, "Hey, kid." Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
like Jock, how old is Jock?
I actually don't know. I mean, he's probably 65.
Yeah, gotta be. So he's got a little 10 years older than me, maybe a little bit more. Because he was, you know, late 70s, early 80s being a teenager.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyway, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got? What else we got this week?
Oh, what did we figure out earlier? The largest audience was 3.5 million for Rod Stewart.
Oh, for a concert.
Yeah, for a lot. Yeah.
If you think I'm sexy and you want my body, come on,
Yeah, because we're talking about Lady Gaga.
Yeah. Well, because did it. I can't remember where it first started the conversation, but that was an interesting bit of trivia because I never would have thought Rod Stewart would be the crowned champion of audience attendance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, in the 90s, right?
Yeah, 94, I
In
think
the
is what you said.
90s,
Yeah.
huh?
Like 94, yeah.
I mean, I would have got that, like, maybe, because in the 80s he hit a pretty solid peak with a lot of the, you know, there was poppy stuff, but I remember him from, you know, the one I was just singing.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
because I was younger,
Yeah.
you know, and that was a big hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's pretty interesting. I never would have, like, never in a million years would that have been my guess.
I thought it was Rolling Stones.
Yeah, and see
in
it.
Rio
it-
as well.
Yeah.
See, I would have thought it would be somebody like more of a pop thing,
Well,
like
it's-
Shakira or something like,
Michael Jackson or something.
or Michael, yeah,
Yeah.
like, but in it more like in an international setting, not in the U.S.
Well, yeah, because I was going to say AC/DC / Metallica had the record for a few years with Russia.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
what- yeah, at the
was
end
it
of
Nottington? Was Nottington a thing? Like a big metal fest
Well, there's.
or something to that
I
effect?
think there was. Yeah, I was just say there is one or was one there, but yeah, the one in Russia was the one that I think it was estimated somewhere in like the 2 million range, but
That's freaking insane.
yeah.
I can't even
That's
imagine what that looks like.
yeah. Well,
And
because
I've been
what?
to- and I've been to Woodstock, and that was a lot of people.
You went in '99?
Yeah, I was there.
Oh,
I was
that's
part of
cool.
that shit show.
Nice.
I got a few stories. I was there.
You got muddy?
I got muddy. There was fires. There was crazy shit going on. Yeah, it was fun. I had a blast.
Don't take the brown acid.
I think we probably said that a number of times. There was a lot of effed up people, a lot of weird shit. It was a lot of garbage. Like that's one thing that I remember the most was just the massive amount of garbage, and then the fact that like at one point there was no rules. Like there were no. So when we got there, because we drove up from New York, we drove up from Long Island to go, and I think we left on Wednesday. We got there on Wednesday, and it was that whole weekend. So we were like there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the whole weekend it was like 100 degrees in upstate New York with humidity levels that are stupid. And it was hot and miserable. And, you know, you're staying in a tent for days on end. There was no showers. Like, that was overrun in no time. Because I remember trying to go to a shower, and it was this, like, the water was that deep in the shower area. And there was stuff floating all, you know, like, and I go, I'd rather just
Be dirty.
Yeah.
pour water over me and call it good, because you're gonna dry out.
Just go biblical, just dust.
Yeah. Well, the thing was, the dust would have been great, but it was damp.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
humid.
yeah, humid.
But and it did rain, and there was some mud, and these people are sliding through the mud. I'm like, you realize there's like shit in the mud, Like that's where the urinals are. There's poo.
Like you realize that mud's not exclusively mud,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There is poo in that slip and slide there. You don't. It's bad.
Slip and pie.
It was that shit was pretty gross. Everybody complained about the water being like expensive, which was understandable, but you could also have been a little bit smarter about it. It's like for us, we brought in two things of water, like Aquafina or some shit like that, and I had a backpack, and it was me and my girlfriend at the time, and I just kept 2 jugs of water with us, not like gallon jugs, but like liter bottles. And we filled it up at the spigots. Now, some of the spigots were gross, so the thing is like people were pissed, and I get it, but it was also like you need to walk around and go find. There were other places in the park, in the area, that were cleaner, and it's like, okay, I know that. I know a spot over there, there's a spigot over thing, go to the one that wasn't gross or whatever. And you just filled up with water. All the toilets or all the urinals and porta potties were gross. It was gross. Like gross. Like poo above the seat, gross. Yeah, I still have a very vivid image of that, and it's awful. Awful.
It's like mountains of shit as far as the eye could see.
Was there any music?
Yeah, I'm just talking about all the
In between
other
all the
bits.
shit.
Yeah.
In between all the literal shit.
Yeah, in between all of the craziness, there was music, from what I remember, or from what I recall.
There were some musical qualities somewhere in the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, there was Dave Matthews Band, I think there was Korn, and Limp Bizkit.
That's quite the
Yeah. Well, yeah, but
Oh no,
Korn,
these are all artists that were there. There was
It's like, to be clear,
there-
we're still talking about music, right? Corn music.
right, yeah, not the food area.
I mean, and Dave and Pooh.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was
Make sure
also
he wasn't
like
dropping
Fat
anything
Boy-
from any buses.
I think Fat Boy Slim played one night in the hangar when it was all ravey, and that was crazy shit. Because it's like it was crazy. There was a lot of drugs and booze and weed and all the things. And then by Sunday, I remember watching because we were there for Limp Bizkit was playing. They came on and played,
Yeah,
but the whole crowd. Well,
Why?
you were there at a festival, so you were like I'm.
And they were the shit.
At the time, they
yeah.
were one. Kid Rock was there.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Oh.
but what I'm saying is like that was
yeah.
Limp Bizkit was great.
that was
In the
what was
moment.
happening at the time, and break stuff came on, and and the whole crowd just like I was sitting there holding my girlfriend, and we went from here and we went 50 yards in a matter of seconds. The whole crowd, and then the bottles would give me something to break, and give me something to break, and the bottles are flying all over. There's people climbing up shit, and I'm sitting there going, that kid's gonna fucking die, man. This is terrible. I was worried because there were 2 kids on this tower, and I'm like, you guys are. It was crazy. So, but I mean, got to see a little bit of this band and that band, and then you go see the other one, and there was a lot of cool shit. But then by Sunday, there was fire starting to happen. People were like ripping shit up, and we went back. I don't remember what we did in the morning, but we went back to our campsite, and it was near the walls. And the walls were cool because they were all like people painted them, and it was really kind of a cool setup. And people were ripping the wood off the walls, and we're like, this shit's getting like real, like a little nutty. And it was the Red Hot Chili Peppers are closing the whole festival out, and I go, we don't. Anybody want to go? And so we are all like, no, let's not. I go, okay, let's not. So we packed up and got the hell out of there. And as we're leaving, I mean, we're like, you could see behind us, there's fires. People are ripping the plywood down off the walls. It was, yeah. We're like, yeah, this is probably a smart move. And then as we're driving, on the New York State Thruway, we're hearing the Chili Peppers play, and we're like, yeah, it was probably good that we didn't stay for that. It wasn't a terrible performance, but
It was
we were
kind of
also
lukewarm instead of red hot that night.
yeah, they were the lukewarm Chili Peppers. But then, like, we were hearing all the stories about all the other shit, and then by the time we got back to New York and watched the news, that's when everything was going on about the fires and all that stuff. And we're like, yeah, it was probably smart that we got there. But it was a hell of an experience. I had fun,
That sounds amazing.
you know. So yeah, but you get my name is King. It's like, oh, fuck, yeah. But I did see Metallica, so
Yeah, because they were the night before the bullshit.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, like I
Yeah.
was there for that, you know. But I also did, you know, I'm like, oh, I'll go see them. I'll go see them, and you'd go watch a few tunes and then walk over to some, because there was different stuff playing all over. So you kind of wanted to Metallica. I was there for that, but
Yeah.
you know, the rest of the stuff was like, all right, I'll go see this. I'll go see this. So kind of crazy stuff. Good times. Yeah, that's the show where Flea wore a tube sock. He came out butt ass naked, but we weren't there for that. I saw that after on MTV or something, or whatever it was.
Excuse me.
Anyway, so that's story time.
So yeah, Brad
That
Paisley,
was-
right? No, I'm
Yeah.
saying, yeah.
Brad Paisley. I guarantee Brad Paisley's not coming out wearing a sock.
Probably not.
Yeah, I would.
He could bring back the look, maybe.
A sock and a cowboy
Just a sock
hat.
and a cowboy hat. Just a sock and a cowboy hat.
It's
like, so there I was with just a sock and a cowboy hat, and I said to myself, how did I get here?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So what? Yeah, Brad Paisley. That's what we were. That's where this all started. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So enter to go see the thing, and then also we're gonna play some Paisley type rig stuff.
Yeah, these were all in his rig at some point.
Yeah. And this one still's got his name on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It says Paisley.
And his doodles.
Yes, the Paisley Doodles.
Mhm.
And apparently the doodles of Jock's parent.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of connections here. Good thing his name wasn't Brad Parsley. Yeah. There'd just be a bunch of weed pictures on the pedal drive. All right. Well, let's get going on this shit then.
Okay.
Yeah. The Paisley Doodles. Yeah, some white girl was walking her dog. Paisley Doodle.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
I got real confused.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
I got it right away because I had that joke in my head, but I went on to something else.
that is pretty good.
And so that makes a lot of sense. The Paisley Doodle. Some suburban, the caucasity of the suburban.
All right, yeah, I think if you want to, oh,
Is it me?
yeah. There we go. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it sounds very Brad Paisley.
Wait. The volume's not voluming.
It like only goes so far. I will turn it off.
You're right, wow. It's like, it's all there in that first half.
And then yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Unless the delay is hampering it or something, but I don't know.
It's a bit quiet. Oh. Okay. I wonder, did you happen to check if one of these was on 5 watts and one was on 20?
I did not.
Okay.
See, that's what I was saying earlier. I think they're both on the same.
That one, his side is just way quieter. His chain.
Okay.
X chain.
Well, yeah, because part of it's a shared chain, so.
Just
Right. Well, this part.
the
Ruby.
Faux amp.
Yeah.
Yeah, faux amp.
Because I was gonna say the master volume's right here.
And we're using that because Brad uses Vox 830 style amps.
Still sounds like blues.
Well, yeah, I don't think either of us does that stuff as much, but
What's that?
I mean, you'd have a better shot of doing Paisley-esque things than me.
That's the only thing I know.
You're like, here's a country band.
Yeah. There's a lot of delay in there.
That's like way louder.
Yeah, it is.
That was terrible.
And I think that's the setting. That's the one that's
On this pedal?
on the delay.
Oh,
I mean, it makes sense.
Do you have the compressor on? Yeah, that gives it a lot of extra juice.
That's
I don't know, I think it sounds pretty good.
does.
You know, I mean, I dig it. I mean, it still works for the bluesy stuff too.
And that's kind of what we were showcasing today was that just because these are his tools, we all use tools differently
Yeah,
and in the different hands. That's
we're
kind
like a
of
bunch of weirdo monkeys.
yeah.
Like a bunch of weirdo monkeys using different tools.
Pretty much.
But I mean, it does.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That's a nice,
You know?
yeah, because it gets it's kind of thick on the low end, but chirpy on the highs.
That sounds good.
It sounds a little crispier than an ODR, but it could be.
I mean, I think it could be in the family, yeah.
Yeah, it's a little crisper for sure, but
Yeah, it's got a little bit more
a little
bite.
bright. Yeah,
A little bit brighter, a little bit more bite to it then.
And that might be the amp too.
True.
Yeah,
Vox.
because it's going.
Vox
yeah,
is adding that, yeah.
which is adding that top end. Maybe
Yeah.
that's what he likes is that little spanky.
Well, and
Likes a little bit of that spankiness.
there is definitely something because like anybody who's tried because the hot cake's another one of those real thick drives like an ODR.
Yeah.
So like hot cake into a Vox, I could see an ODR into a Vox would be a good combo. So it very well could be.
Sure. Driving me nuts.
Fucking straight two-piece cage keeping me down.
Can't use this. Is this a blend? Is this another one blend? What is this, a blend? I can't do it. Yeah, I think it sounds really good.
I guess I could mess with the amp part a little bit more. Just throw a little trem action in there. Is it tube screamer? Okay. Maybe it's just like a thicker screamer. Yeah. Huh. Trem part's not tremming. Weird.
Hey, Steve. Double question marks. What are you asking about? Brad Paisley stuff. So I thought, oh geez, discount that 10%.
Actually, think I'm thinking yeah, for some reason that part's not doing what it's supposed to, so.
What's that?
I was trying to get the trem part going, but it's not, currently not doing it, so.
Yeah, I can see where that compressor comes into. Yep. It does still stay. The attack is still good though. So.
What just happened?
What did just happen? Did we lose everything?
How did you?
Do we lose one side?
I don't know. What happened? Why? I could just press the button. I could have just pressed the button, man. You didn't have to just
By turning that knob,
You didn't
did
have to
you,
cut
like,
me out of the whole thing.
Is there a way to like split the outputs or something?
That's my
Yeah, what
knowledge.
happened?
I don't know.
Are you on the vibrato channel for the Ruby?
Not on
That's
anything
what-
right
that's
now.
what MJ just asked.
Well, you're on something because you're still active.
I'm on something.
I'm
too.
still active, but
I'm
yeah.
on something too, man.
You're still plugged in?
Huh?
Yeah.
Or did you
Yeah,
click the AB
good
box
thing.
or
I didn't touch shit.
the
Keep
tuner?
trying.
The alt for the trim in depth, so that could be all the way down.
Okay.
Did alt for the trim and depth?
Right now I'm not in alt mode though.
I don't know. Dylan did something.
Apparently.
Dylan broke it.
Go to one of the presets.
Okay. Yeah, I did something. Weird. I do need to play these more.
Still kicking myself that I didn't have those free. That plugin.
What did MJ say was the depth though? Sorry, I missed part of it because I was trying to fix the other problem.
The alt for the trim is depth, so that could be all the way down. I thought you had to hold that switch for the alt to work. Isn't it like a...
It locks into that mode.
Oh, okay.
That's why, like, when I had it on, but yeah, it wasn't. The intensity, speed, and those controls weren't really doing anything. So.
I didn't think sounds really good though.
Oh, yeah.
Mine too? I don't know.
You need a...
Yeah, probably.
Do you need
it's
to
on
do
the
the
amp.
switch?
No, I'm not in the.
It's on the amp. There's a headstock tuner. I was like, where did I see it? I kind of hope they do a twin
As the next one?
UA pedal.
Oh, a twin reverb?
I hope it's a twin. Because the deluxe, it gets too dirty. It gets dirty too fast.
See, I like that though.
But I want more headroom.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything for country, so.
Neither do I, baby.
You got more than I do.
Yeah, you got a little country blues.
Yeah. Yeah, all I've got's like a little Johnny Cash, but that's about it.
But that's kind of the point. It's not supposed to
Oh, I know. Yeah. I know.
Just play some Hawkwind slowly and add bends. Yeah. Is what MJ said.
Just go all ambient real quick.
Although, so like I'm just playing like normal blues shit, but yeah, kind of with that setup though, there's some country-esque to it just from the setup.
Yeah.
with that little slap back. And
I mean, there's a little rock, like
that sounds like very rock. Yeah.
It does kind of, yeah.
Early rock and roll.
Yeah.
but that's kind of where that's kind of where that's coming from too. Something like that. Some shit like that.
Oh, so I think Steve was basically asking for a little clarification, probably for the giveaway of what we are on Instagram. So it's should be Flipside _music _Denver.
Yeah, so Steve, for the for Instagram, Flipside _music _Denver.
Yeah.
That's it. Flipside Music 2. I don't know if that's something, but I don't know what that is.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that I don't know. Twitter one. We don't have a Twitter.
We do. It may be under the Twitter.
Or X. We don't make excretions yet.
Flipside Music 2 might be the Twitter one, but that we rarely post anything on the Twitter. Like we probably haven't used that
It's
in a while.
X and excretions.
Just because it didn't.
You got to make it as uncomfortable as possible. Man.
Yeah.
It's X and excretions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Instagram. That's the best place to. That's where we're going to do the giveaway from.
Yes.
So, Flipside _music _Denver. Yeah. Twitter we don't really use too much, and then what's the other one? Threads. We post a little bit there. We got to get ourselves on the TikToks. That's the hot ticket. That's the hot ticket talk.
I don't really know.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
Where
where
are
it's
you?
really.
Just
half.
well.
Because yeah, just yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that's how he does it or not. I don't really.
We'll play it.
I don't know what chords. I really don't know.
I think it's just a 145.
I thought it was an E, wasn't it? Maybe I'm wrong.
No, because the start of it's the. And then I thought he holds on that
And
end.
then I thought,
But yeah, I really don't know. I need to actually learn that shit. But.
it'd just be 145.
Yeah, I think it's just 145.
I hear that train
Is it?
coming around the bend. Looking round the long damn day. Don't know when
Are you doing that? Yeah.
There's a lot of scratchy bits in there.
Well, yeah, because he's doing one thing and then Luther's doing
I just
another.
gave you the chords.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, I thought it was E. Yeah, see, I thought. Yeah.
Oh, just like.
See, I thought it was.
That sounds too.
You gotta do the 1-5 is the kind of the.
There's
Because I don't know the song really either. I did a long time ago. Played it in a weird key.
yeah. What is that when the man comes around? I don't know.
I don't know it either.
Something in there. But yeah, because I do not have a repertoire of country under my belt, unfortunately.
That's just the regular. It's that 1 to 5.
Yeah. And now everybody's just throwing us the chords. It's funny. Well, because Johnny's doing the chuck, but Luther's doing the other part. Yeah, because he's kind of doing more of a.
Yeah, I mean it's
because
it's
Luther's
really
kind of doing
just
the.
1, 4, 5.
Yeah, Luther's doing something in there, but
bunch of tunes.
yeah.
All the tunes.
All the tunes. Well, it's kind of like. I got one way out. I ain't going out there, no. Got one way out. It's the same. It all seems to end up in the same spot with the one.
I probably should learn some country though, like other than westerns.
Well, if you got that, you got to play the other one. That's an A minor. I was wondering where you're gonna go with that. I'm like, where's
I was just going.
where's that note gonna go?
Yeah, just A and D. Yeah.
Actually, this is not a like that's a nice little setup.
Yeah.
Like the compressor, the Paisley, and the delay. I mean, that would be fun to just play with that. That's a nice little setup to go. You could play. Any rock and roll,
Yeah.
straight up rock and roll stuff.
That is better setup too.
Yeah, it's not.
What's that?
It
That's
isn't.
the Heartbreakers setup as well. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
Well, it's not vastly different than something what you'd be doing anyway.
I mean that's a nice little. I mean that's a cool. You could just do the thing with that, like a bunch of shit. You definitely. Yeah, I mean you could do all that bluesy shit. Shit.
yeah, I'm just saying. Yardbirds.
Yeah.
I was all like, yeah.
Yeah. That works for that.
Fuck, I remember where it goes.
Yeah.
That's fun. Anyway, where were we? Oh shit, we're
Oh,
right
it's
there.
Oh, it is time. Yeah.
That's perfect. Hey, thanks everybody for hanging out for bread.
I didn't know what to call the thing, so I just put board Paisley.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming out and hanging out with the all right, Brad Paisley stuff. Check it out. Those of you guys that may have joined in late, the tens of you that did, go to our Instagram page at Flipside Music, Denver, and put in your favorite Brad Paisley tune because we're giving away 2 tickets to Red Rocks on May 24th. So go check it out. All right, and we'll go catch you guys. Well, go see our friends over at Texas Toast Guitars, and then Dylan Talks Town, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.